We selected city of Ciudad for this project because in 2008, during Russia-Georgia armed conflict, um, it was actual a threat to the World Heritage Sites of Ciudad. Until now, the World Heritage Sites of Ciudad are very close to the occupied territories of Georgia, and we know well consequences of the occupation and what might cause the art conflict. We are involving all parties, all state agencies, so to create ground and to prepare dossier to be presented to the UNESCO to grant enhanced protection for World Heritage Sites of Ciudad. It has three partners: Municipality of Jubail in Lebanon, Municipality of Ciudad in Georgia, and Watch, an association in Italy. And we have also two associated partners in Turkey and in Italy. Since the beginning, we involved all stakeholders of the World Heritage Site of Ciudad. These are ministries of defense, interior, culture and patriarchate of Georgia.
The goal of this simulation is to train people to intervene in appropriate manner when cultural heritage is involved in extreme situation. Cultural heritage is exposed to a number of risks: fire, earthquake, flooding, conflict in time of war, and so on. An important part of the protection of cultural heritage is in the recovery of objects involved in emergencies.
My name is Anna Jokonelidze. I'm a volunteer from the National Committee of the Blue Shield. It was my first experience here in this area. I think that it was good and interesting and important. We had some theoretical information from the presentation yesterday, but today it was more important because we had practical experience. I think that everyone should know how to act and what to do in this situation, and we should protect our cultural heritage.
The training implied did last for 4 days, but 1 day was dedicated to practical actions on the ground, where were simulated two different case scenarios. One was the replacement of movable heritage into safe sites under the emblem of the Blue Shield. And the second scenario was the intervention for the protection of heritage during a situation of attack. So we simulated an attack to a museum, and the fire brigade had to intervene because we also did place some fire on the site. We simulated a situation where this was a blasting created by some terrorist attack and so on.
You need to prepare a plan, a map of your building before the disaster, before the fire or explosion.
The military in both cases were doing an action of support in terms of assistance to the civil authorities. So it was not a conflict scenario, but they were just supporting the civil authorities. So they were wearing very light weapons, and they were just guarding and providing guarding, simulating a situation where the normal police was not there. The training took place with the participation of military units on one side. On the other side, there were personnel and specialists from the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Interiors, the local authorities, the municipality, and just created the committee, National Committee of the Blue Shields in Georgia.
The strength of our project lies in not only in the structure and the formation of the project. It lies in the concept of the project as well, and the partnership. It's very rich partnership of diverse cultural activities of two important cities in the World Heritage List, both Misquita and Byblos, Lebanon. They are both World Heritage listed cities. They have gained precedence. They are considered as a reference in the heritage landscape of cultural heritage activities. Byblos, the city of Byblos, the people of Byblos, benefited from this project at many different levels. The achievements of the project have met many of the objectives, as achieving a master plan. We achieved a master plan for the city of Byblos. We achieved a preliminary risk management plan for the city of Byblos. Our project was presented in international activities with the European delegation. Our project gained precedence in providing public awareness campaign for university students, for students of architecture and urban planning and urban design, as they implemented the recommendations of the projects.
The amphitheater and the Phoenician wall.
Yes.
Yeah. We have here.
We did with the help of our professors in the university projects that are in Byblos as direct connection with the city of Byblos, and projects that have considered the physical boundary from the sea level to the highest point of mountains. These projects were including as cultural projects and public projects, even touristic projects that followed the norms and the quality of Byblos city by typography and topology.
This is the very first project that calls in for the implementation of the Hague Convention for the protection of cultural heritage city. It's the practical moment in life to say what has been planned in the Hague Convention 56 years ago. It's being concretized now. It's coming to life now with the efforts and the support of the European Commission and the Ciudad program and the monitoring and guidance of WATCH, the World Association of Cultural Heritage.